Okay, I know the last thing the internet needs is another white woman crying. But let me tell you, I just rewatched Becoming, Michelle Obama's documentary. And goddamn, I just miss the Obamas so much. I just miss them. And I miss feeling hope. I miss feeling hopeful. And I know it's an excellent reminder that there is hope still and that we are stronger together. But goddamn, I fucking miss the Obamas. Oh, shit.
Today is June 14th, Obama Appreciation Day. Tell the others.
Can't be the only one that'll go back and listen to Obama's speeches, or sometimes I go and I watch the events that they hosted at the White House. Like, they have this one event that they hosted where they did like a Latin night, and it was all the Latin artists. When J-Lo and Mark Anthony were married, I think Gloria Estefan came out, like all these like Latin artists came out, and Obama and Michelle Obama, they're just, you know, vibing. And then they had a soul night. I think it was Aretha Franklin, Earth, Wind and Fire. I don't know. It was just a bunch of people, but I like to go back and watch them because, like, it just makes me happy. I miss those times. Like, I miss when he was in office and it just felt like we had hope. Like, we had something to strive for, and things were going to get better, and things weren't perfect, but they were on their way towards being perfect, or at least being equitable. And I don't know if you can tell, I've just been like crying and like sad all day about what's been going on. And I don't know if maybe that'll help somebody. Y'all can go back and watch Obama speeches or Obama stuff on YouTube, because that just makes me happy sometimes.
You know how everybody's doing the 2016 flashback? You know what I miss from 2016? Obama.
I did not appreciate the Barack Obama presidency enough between the ages of 7 and 15 because, God, I miss Obama. I just miss, like, having a normal dude in the White House. Like, even if you disagreed with his politics, you could understand that he was an upstanding person and a good guy. At the same time, he had this impenetrable, unrelenting aura around him. Yeah, he was the commander-in-chief sometimes, but other times he was just Barack. Rewatching a lot of old clips, I miss when presidents were just normal people. Do you want to know what I miss equally as much as the Barack Obama presidency? Michelle Obama in the White House. God, dude, I miss Michelle. The first ladies, as far as I know, are not obligated to actually do anything, but every first lady before Melania was doing shit. But Michelle, she was doing the most. She was catching heat from some of the most far-right politicians out there because she said kids should eat healthier meals. Now we haven't had a baddie in the White House since 2016, and it absolutely shows. What the hell has Melania Trump actually done? For real, though. Every time she's on camera and she speaks, it looks like it's painful for her to do so. Michelle here was out on iCarly and doing promos for the Penguins of Madagascar like a regular person. Meanwhile, Melania can't even say the word pickles. It's weird. Even if they weren't in politics, Barack and Michelle would be such a power couple, man. They both have this no-nonsense swagger and aura about them, but at the same time, they're just so fun. I miss having them around. Come home, Obama. The babysitter is weird.
I received the news. Malia walked in and said, Daddy, you won the Nobel Peace Prize, and it is Bo's birthday. And then Sasha added, plus we have a 3-day weekend coming up. So it's good to have kids to keep things in perspective. I am both surprised and deeply humbled by the decision of the Nobel Committee. Let me be clear, I do not view it as a recognition of my own accomplishments, but rather as an affirmation of American leadership on behalf of aspirations held by people in all nations. To be honest, I do not feel that I deserve to be in the company of so many of the transformative figures who've been honored by this prize. Men and women who've inspired me and inspired the entire world through their courageous pursuit of peace. But I also know that this prize reflects the kind of world that those men and women and all Americans want to build. A world that gives life to the promise of our founding documents. And I know that throughout history, the Nobel Peace Prize has not just been used to honor specific achievement, it's also been used as a means to give momentum to a set of causes. And that is why I will accept this award as a call to action, a call for all nations to confront the common challenges of the 21st century. Now, these challenges can't be met by any one leader or any one nation. And that's why my administration's worked to establish a new era of engagement in which all nations must take responsibility for the world we seek.
So it's Obama Appreciation Day, and emotions are running high across America. For many, it's more than a moment of remembrance. It's a reflection on leadership, character, and time they believe brought a sense of stability and hope. Tears, heartfelt stories, and messages of gratitude are flooding social media as people look back on the presidency of Barack Obama. Many say they didn't fully appreciate what they had until it was gone, remembering a leader they viewed as compassionate, empathetic, and a statesman who inspired millions both at home and around the world. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking and thank you for stopping by. If you're new to the channel, do well to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Credit belongs to the original of each clips featured in this video. With that being said, let's continue with these videos and I'll be back with a commentary.
I used to think Obama was the best president ever. Because Obama, I think, still to this day, the best statesman. He was the best example that you could take this guy who is from a single family. It's not like he didn't, single mom. He didn't grow up with great privilege. Obviously a brilliant guy. Obviously very smart, great orator. And, hey, we elected a black president. Maybe racial tensions can relax a little bit in this country. Realize anybody could rise based on the merit of what they can do and who they are and what they stand for. I was like, he's the best. Finally, I felt really good about America when Obama was the president. Obviously, I wasn't paying attention to politics back then because I didn't understand about he was one of the worst presidents ever in terms of going after whistleblowers.
Obama did it better. The new talking point from MAGA is, well, Obama dropped bombs too. Yeah, he did. And he did it better. Obama was able to use surgical strikes and limited military operations to take out targets and not start a fucking war. How about that shit? He did it better. In fact, most of the things that the Trumpies like about Trump, Obama did better. We'll go with unemployment. Obama did better. Economy. Obama did better. Deportations. Obama did better. He was able to deport way more people than Donald Trump, and he's able to do it on 1/10 of the freaking budget. Yeah? And without sending fucking goon squads into American cities. Obama did it better. Obama was able to get across a health care bill. Trump can't. Obama did it better. Obama was able to get tax cuts for the low and middle class. Trump for the upper class, for the rich. Obama did it better. So trying to say that Obama did it too on any subject just shows the failure of Trump and the failure of his people to recognize that everything that Trump said Obama did it fucking better. They just don't like that a black man did it better than a white man. And one last point, let's not forget that Obama was able to get Iran to enter into a non-proliferation treaty for nukes. Trump couldn't do it, so Obama did it better.
I just spent like 10 minutes watching Obama compilations and I'm bawling my eyes out because I miss him so much. And I'm sitting in my apartment alone just crying at videos of Obama meeting people and hugging them. Oh my God, I love them so much. I love the Obamas. Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. Why am I crying? I miss them so much. Oh my God.
I've been thinking a lot about how much it sucks to be living in Trump's America. Like, I grew up in Obama's America, and now I'm an adult in Trump's America, and I feel like I didn't appreciate Obama enough. You know how when you're a kid, people always tell you, oh, be grateful for your nap times, because when you're an adult, you don't get the nap times like you used to. Be grateful that your food, your housing is paid for by your parents, because when you're an adult, you have to pay for that by yourself. But nobody told me to be thankful for your democracy right now, and be thankful for the president right now. Be thankful for Obama, because you will not have Obama anymore when you're an adult. Don't get me wrong, as a child, I knew history and I knew how the government, the United States government, worked. But I had a lot of hope in the United States and the people of the United States that they will not elect someone like Trump. It really sucks because as a teacher, I feel bad for today's students, today's kids, the youth of today, because this is their childhood. I remember Michelle Obama going on these TV shows on Nickelodeon and Disney and to promote healthy eating for kids and, changing the lunch programs and all of that. And I remember being pissed. I'm like, I'm a kid. I want to eat junk food. But that was it. I remember the adults talking about how Obama wore a tan suit. But that was it. And no, I know there were still wars. I know Obama's not perfect. But my goodness, I miss the Obamas. They were great, and I did not appreciate that enough because I was just a child.
At this point, I'm getting emotional about Barack Obama. We had it so good. We had it so good, you guys.
I miss you too. Now, one of these values is freedom.
Once I was
let's talk about that for a second.
old, my mom told me, make yourself some friends and you don't get. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, Lord, before people bigger. Pushing each other to the limit, we were learning quicker. By 11, 14, heard and shit, I'm burning.
There he is.
Never so we were
Ardent White Sox and Bulls supporter Barack Obama, the 44th President of the United States, is in the building.
I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to hold me. Cause only those I really love will never be lonely. Once I was 20 years old, so it got told. Before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, slowly got told I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady pay.
Oh, yes, sir.
Once I was
Nice to meet you,
11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me. So I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those I really love will ever really know me. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. Before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old. I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was fighting about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady bigger. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old.
You know what present story so right?
I always had that dream like my daddy before me.
You work hard at school
I
too.
started writing songs.
How you doing?
Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me. Cause only those
I know. That's why you had to come. And I'm going to talk about you in my speech. All the good work you're doing. That's pretty cool, huh? Come on. You and me, well, let's get a good one. Cheese. Is the presidential say? And so,
I only see my goals, I don't believe in failure. Cause I know the smallest voices, they can make it major. I got my boys with me,
you don't even have to get
those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was fighting about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still roaming. Soon we'll be 30 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger. Pushing each other to the limits, we were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady bigger. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old.
Miss Obama so much. We had it so good. Was Obama the perfect president? No, not by any means. Each president has had their fault. But Jesus Christ. I grew up with Obama in office, okay? Obama was in office from 2008 to 2016. That's my entire, teen life, okay? Y'all ever seen The Crown? You know that moment on one of the first few episodes of season 1 in The Crown after the king dies? And, Winston Churchill is giving his, basically his speech over the radio. There's a part where he talks about growing up in the August summers of Queen Victoria. And I'm just like, you know what? That's how I feel about Obama right now. It was a beautiful time. I was still able to go back and forth from Mexico. Getting a passport was $25. Gas was like $2.50, maybe $3 sometimes. I'll admit, gas was expensive. I'm not gonna lie, but Lord, everything else wasn't. At that time, ramen was less than 25 cents. I know I said I wanted to grow up, but I'm tired of this, Grandpa. And I know it's too damn bad, but I'm tired.
After watching these emotional reactions, one thing becomes crystal clear. For many Americans, Barack Obama was more than just a president. He was a symbol of hope, dignity, and leadership during a time when the country desperately needed it. The tears, heartfelt tributes, and emotional stories pouring in from people of all backgrounds reveal just how deeply he impacted millions of lives. Many of those reacting in the video spoke not only about his policies, but about the way he carried himself. They remembered a leader who appeared calm under pressure, even during some of the most difficult moments of his presidency. His emotional control, ability to communicate clearly, and respectful manner left a lasting impression on those who watched him lead. What stands out most is how often people describe Obama as selfless. Whether one agreed with all of his decisions or not, many felt that he genuinely cared about the country and sought to unite rather than divide. He had a unique ability to make people feel heard. His speeches were articulate and thoughtful, often inspiring people to believe that progress was possible even in challenging times. The outpouring of tears seen in this reaction is perhaps the strongest evidence of the connection people felt with him. These were not the reactions of people discussing a distant political figure. They were the reactions of people remembering someone who gave them a sense of pride, optimism, and reassurance. Many expressed that they did not fully appreciate his presence while he was in office, only realizing later how rare certain leadership qualities can be. What makes these emotional tributes so powerful is that they come years after he left office, yet the admiration remains strong. For many supporters, Obama represented grace, intelligence, empathy, and a level of statesmanship that they feel is increasingly difficult to find in modern politics. Whether you support him politically or not, it is hard to ignore the genuine affection and respect displayed by those reflecting on his legacy. The tears, the gratitude, and the heartfelt memories speak volumes about the mark he left on countless lives. Now, I'd like to hear from you. After seeing these emotional reactions, do you think America will ever get another Obama? Or was he a once in a generation leader whose combination of compassion, eloquence, and character may never be replicated? What are your thoughts on this? Feel free to drop your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one.